training. She's 7 months old. Haven't been much on game. She's just learning, so we'll take her out and see how she does today. I'm happy to say the snow is here. It's been a horrible season so far. It is in the middle of December 28th. Usually we have snow by now. We were blessed last night with a lot of snow, so we're gonna head out and search for the lion track. It's -10 and I'm pretty excited, so let's get this going.
Well, we're on the road. What the name of the game is here is we drive all these roads looking for deer crossings. It's generally where the deer are. That's where the cats will be. We won't be far behind hunting also. So we basically just drive at a slow speed, looking for any snow that's been beat up, just showing sign, walk in, just check out if it's a cat or if it's a bobcat or if it's a coyote. Sort of idea of where the cat's headed and direction he's gone into, and if there's side logging roads higher up. And if there is, then we generally will go in and try to box this cat in and make the chase a little bit shorter. So I'm just gonna keep on motoring and see what we can find. All right, we're driving down the road. Just saw a cougar track. Let's go check it out. A little bit of snow in it, but I bet you won't catch this cat. Ideally, when you're walking in on a track without the dogs, is you don't want to walk on the track because you'll fill in the cover. So it's best to walk along it when you're checking it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in a bit just to sort of see where this cat was headed and stuff, because there's a road that goes up and cuts across. So if this cat cuts down, we will let dogs go here. If the cat heads up, we'll go up and try that road to see if we can have that cat cross. Just find out where to let the dog go. Wow, I'm very, very, very excited to see this. Considering there's like a little bit of dustiness, snow, this track stopped snowing about what, 9:30 last night. This track is within 12 hours old. So what we're gonna do, I can see that this cat is actually cat seems to be heading that direction, sort of paralleling the road. I'm gonna walk it probably a couple more 100 yards and see what direction it goes. It's actually heading away from that higher road. So what we'll do is I'm gonna walk on it about a couple 100 yards, and then we'll drive down maybe a couple K to see if that cat went back up. And many times, if you let a dog go here, it just turns out it's going to run across there, and you can actually save the energy on these dogs and try to find the direction before you let them go. What we're doing now is just going to drive an area, see if we can turn the truck around so we can get it off the road, and then we can get this chase started. Walk these dogs in on leash and see how bad they want the track. All right, we just came up a higher road. We were going to let go back there. I planned to pull off on the side of the road and start the track there, but part of me was just like, you know, we have all these roads in here. Let's go. Seems like the cat's going in right there, but I'm going to drive up a few minutes and see if I can see the cat come back on the road. There's a road that forked right here in the left, so we're going to take the road to the left just in case he comes back on again. Well, we went back up that road, checked some higher roads and cut across, and that cat didn't come out again. So he's actually in this little island of trees. So we have him somewhat boxed in. He could have easily went towards that way, towards the lake, but the track is pretty fresh, has a light dusting of snow in it. So I'm gonna guess it's within 6 hours old. So I'm gonna go get these dogs on it and see if they want to chase. Super nice cat. Looks like a decent tom.
Rambo's a 15-year-old veteran, so give her a that's a boy. Where is he? There, now he's on. Good boy. All right, I'll cut some more dogs loose. Listening to the dogs, sort of see the direction they're headed, see how the chase is going by listening to their sounds and what they're barking or if they're quiet. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get off the road. Obviously there's a truck coming, and make some rooms for these dogs. All right, the guys that are passing with the farmers, I know them pretty well. They let me come down there and help do some predator control for some wolf and cow problems that they have. But watching the GPS, you can actually see what the dogs are doing right now. They're actually down the logging road a bit, moving the track. They're moving it pretty good. They're 326 yards, 341, then moving. So they're moving that track pretty good. And it's a good sign seeing that they're actually together in a group. It tells me that they're actually on the track, because if you start watching your tracker and you see dogs venture off and go in different directions, you'll just sort of have an idea that it's going to be a wreck. But it's looking good. All right, we got dogs moving the track. It's about 400 and change, but we have the older dog, Rambo, who's 15 years old. He seems like he's doubling back. He is the most experienced, and he is working his way back to this road over here. So I'm gonna turn this truck around and see if I can cut his track across when he comes to the road, and see if he's actually on the track or if he's just sort of lost. So we're gonna drive back, cut those dogs off. They're in the mountains, maybe a couple hundred yards off the road. So we're gonna go in there and see if we can get closer distance, make sure that they're still on the track. It's snowing pretty good now. Problem with the track like that and snow is the scent gets covered up fast. We got Rambo back earlier on the road, and Crockett's still on this cougar. Well, we're gonna have to do, buddies, we're gonna have to pull this truck off, and we're gonna have to go in and help. Like, he's running this whole track on his own. He's just potentially gonna get killed. Rambo was always top dog. I don't understand. He's treeing 0.95 miles in. Generally, with this mercury switch in the collar, it could be trick, it could be a false tree, it could be him climbing a hill, him maybe smelling a tree. The best thing to do is, if he holds this for a long period of time and my other dog joins and does the same thing, I'll say we got some good luck here. Hide the keys. Rambo's 15 years old. He's been doing this a long time. He's been the best. It's a pleasure to hunt with him. It's also at the same time sad seeing that this old bug guy is having a hard time doing it. It's sad, but that's why I'm going to bring him into the tree with me, so he can appreciate the tree if there is a patch like that up there. Well, it appears that the cat had jumped tree. Dogs are moving again. That cat probably stayed up there long enough to catch his breath. Fortunately, the dogs are going to use up all the energy that they have barking away, trying to keep it in the tree with no real pressure. We got two dogs out there, and Mr. Oldie, he won't take it. Let's just try to see if we can get in close. A lot of ice, no proper footing, lots of slipping and falling for that way. 420 yards. Shows them tree now for the past 15 minutes. Whew. Definitely this is a workout. This ground is slippery. That's the sound we're looking for. It sounds like a cat treat. We are 211 yards sore from falling down a bunch of times. I think we can make this 211 like nothing now. It has me quite excited. That's a steady, strong bark. I'll bet you, big cougar. Where's he, Rambo? Poor guy, so deaf. Nice top. It's a decent cat. I'm very happy. I actually have Rambo here at the tree. And my two young dogs, especially my young Francis Crockett. I trained him for my puppy. See him doing well and carry on his father's legacy. His boon. It gets me all giddy, really shoot this big Tom. Yes, that's a beautiful Tom. We've been chasing that cat since 9 in the morning. It's 2:30. My two dogs did amazing. Generally you don't run with two dogs because the dog can get killed. But Rambo didn't take it, and the young little pup was just not too sure. Let's go check this cat out. Oh man. I'll bring him over here. He's a good cat. Holy cow!
some icy snow. Came up with a beautiful Tom. This is a nice cat. Coming into the tree, I was pretty tired. I must have fell down 20, 30 times. Got a little bit of a sore back. Coming in, I noticed the cat was only maybe 20 feet off the ground. A little bit sketchy for a bit above the dog like that. That cat can come down and hit the dog. So I kind of wanted to get in there fast, get set up, and shoot this cat. This cat is a big Tom, like a really big Tom. Very, very happy. He has a couple teeth missing, broken canines and stuff. Really nice cat. I'm just shaking. I'm so happy to be back in the mountain. Look at this pad. That's a big cat. Wow. These dogs are amazing. Crockett, my apprentice. My apprentice Crockett. I trained this dog from a pup on my own to drag and stuff. Him, Rambo, he's 15 years old. This is an amazing dog. It's very happy to have him here. It's going to probably be